when I walk through a jam. No one knows who I am. Put your head on my chest, and I'm Mr. Success.
Mr. Success.
Never close.
Ms. Success. Are you out there this morning?
All at once I'm
Good morning. Welcome to the Inevitable Radio Show. I'm your host, William Sumner. New Year's is always a fabulous time of renewal, rejuvenation, new hope. I want you to look forward today, right now. Most people, when they create their New Year's resolutions, two phenomena are very common in the literature. One is people tend to overestimate what they can do in a year, so they will, list, 35,000 things that they want to do, but they underestimate what they can do in 5 or 10. And when you follow proper psychology and proper neural programming and patterns and strategies for creating goals. So think of New Year's resolutions as just a fancier or different word for setting goals. It's a goal-setting process. So it's a big time, so we all tend to have New Year's resolutions. Most people who don't set New Year's resolutions do not do so because they know they're going to fail. Other people set them knowing they're going to fail, but set them anyway. And we're going to talk about that. That's today's show. The top 10 reasons why most New Year's resolutions fail. And they're not in priority order either, by the way, because psychologically some people will be at one end of the bell curve versus another. So I'm not listing these as I think they are most important. They all in fact, have almost equal importance. But the first one is, you don't believe that you can get them done in the first place. So my resolution is to not do it. So even if you were to do one, you don't believe that you can do them in the first place. You make them typically at the last minute without a lot of thought, and you expect to fail. And you'll tell yourself in the back of your mind, you'll say, yeah, but sometime in the future, I will get that done, just not now. So you believe you can't do them in the first place. They're made at the last moment, and you expect to fail. But sometime in your future, you're going to solve the problem. The next one, the psychology that you have for winning is not about winning. It's about avoiding losing. So if you go up to the plate trying to hit a home run, that's one psychology. If you go up to the plate hoping not to strike out, that's another psychology. Most people work on their New Year's resolutions hoping that they don't fail. That's not the same thing as expecting them to succeed. The next one, you don't have a plan. Just think about it. You just articulated. You don't have a plan. There's no details. There's nothing to follow through on. There's no request for help. There's no resources that you've lined up to help you. You don't have a plan. It's not real. Think about the things that you have done in your life. Gone to school, got married, your kids need something you have to do on your job. You put together a pretty good plan. It's a to-do list. It's an action item list. You check things off. You assemble the recipe that you need in order to bake a very successful goal for yourself. Most New Year's resolutions that people put together don't have a plan. The next one, you don't gather reference or resources that you need to succeed or to assist you in the process. So sometimes they're the same ones over and over again. I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to work on my relationship. I'm going to change my job. But even in that space, to actually go and look at the latest literature on weight loss, we know things about dieting, and by the way, just grabbing your local Cosmopolitan or Psychology Today or watching Oprah, that's some of it, but if you're doing it unconsciously and you're not saying, I'm going to sit at my PC today, I'm going to go to the library today, I'm going to pick up the phone today and call somebody and interview them just as seriously I would as if I wanted to go to school, that I'm going to look for the resources and references and the latest knowledge to apply to my quest, you're not setting yourself up to succeed.
Thank you for listening to the Inevitable Podcast. Please visit our website for more information on this extraordinary coaching system at www.theinevitableyou.com. Then, sign up for your 2-week free trial of our membership to gain access to hundreds of hours of amazing content and tools just like this. Now, back to Bill.
Item next. While you intellectually think you should do something, you're not emotionally attached and truly passionate about what you say you want. Now, sometimes that's a training issue. You've trained passion in music or family or husbanding or being a wife. You just haven't bothered to train passion in going to the gym. And that might go back to the fact that you weren't a good athlete, or maybe you were even a really good athlete, and so now you don't like the fact that you're not a good athlete anymore. But the training, because we train all day long. So not training to have passion to go to the gym is training for not going to the gym. So I'm going to say that again because it's a very important sentence. If you are not training passion and emotion and attaching how great you'll feel and really feeling it, just not just thinking it, but really feeling it, then you're training yourself to not go to the gym or to not have the thing that you want. Item next, and it's kind of a combination of the plan, but sometimes you have the plan, but there's no clarity. So this item talks about how clear are you on the goal? Is there clarity? And one of the top 10 reasons why most fail is because people don't have clarity. The goal is not specific or concise. I'll work on my marriage. I'll work on improving my health. I'll work on getting in better shape. What does that mean? What does it mean to work on your marriage? If that's how you program yourself, you can't succeed at that. Now, if you said, I'm going to give my spouse flowers once a week, or I'm going to create a magical date night once a month or once a week, or I'm going to pick one task, one weekend a month on my honey-do list that would just make my spouse over the top, off the hook, excited, and then every month on one weekend you do that, at the end of the year, you will have done 12 great things that's going to take your spouse off the hook that you can succeed at. Setting something without clarity does not allow you. It's impossible to succeed at. And by the way, most people do these things not because they feel like by making weak resolutions they get to succeed at this. They do these things because no matter how good they are, they beat themselves up. So if you worked on your marriage, or you actually worked on your health and it got better, if you did 5, you should have done 10. If you did 14, you should have done 16. If you did 27, you should have done 28. And you'll beat yourself up no matter what level of success you had. That is a program too. Item next, you must know why you want this. If the why for having health is, well, I should lose a little weight because somewhere down the road I know that high cholesterol is going to impact me, I'll maybe live to 84 versus 94. You've got to know the why. Now, the rest of these reasons will be posted on my website. You can just pull them off. This has been the Inevitable Radio Show. I hope you've enjoyed it. Go make it a magnificent day.
Thank you for listening to the Inevitable Podcast. Please visit our website for more information on this extraordinary coaching system at www.theinevitableyou.com. Then, sign up for your 2-week free trial of our membership to gain access to hundreds of hours of amazing content and tools just like this.